Hey guys, this is the Wii Viewer!
The Little Wii Viewer, and the Littlest Wii Viewer.
And it's time to review
Pokepark 2 for the Wii.
Now, since I didn't play 1 second of this game, I'm not going to try and review it. But the boys both did. In fact, one of them beat it, and that would be the Littlest Wii Viewer. So I'm going to moderate this thing. So first, let's talk about the first Pokepark. Did you ever play that game?
Yes, I did. The game was heavily based on more making friends and playing mini games.
Did you like this one or the other one better?
Definitely this one, because it's got a plot.
What'd you think of it, Littlest Wii Viewer?
It was actually quite fun. The plot of this game is that Pikachu went to this land called Pokepark, and he was traveling along and he stumbles upon this area that everyone's talking about called Wish Park. Now, he goes in the Wish Park, plays the mini game there, and finds out that Wish Park is the evilest part of Pokepark. So from now on, everyone that goes in there is starting to get hypnotized, starting to float, or even just acting weird.
So, Littlest Wii Viewer, which one was your favorite Pokemon?
My favorite Pokemon? Probably Tepig, because he's overpowered.
In this game or overall?
In this game, his tackle move, you would hit the enemy plenty of times as normal, but you would go through the enemy, usually knocking it down.
So you would say that that would be the ultimate Pokemon you'd want to use in most battles?
Yeah, unless you're fighting a water type. That would be a bad idea.
How about you, Little Wii Viewer? Which one was your favorite?
My favorite character overall is Oshawott. He is a water type, and he's able to use his shell as a boomerang, because he has a little shell belly. He can swim, which gives him a lot more availability in the world than every other character. And I just find him to be an overall generic character and easy to use, especially since he's one of the first to get.
What'd you think of the controls, Little Wii Viewer?
The controls were not too advanced at all.
Hey, didn't you just hold it like you would like an NES controller?
Yes, you did. You move to the D-pad, you press 1 and 2 for actions, and you press A to switch members.
So this game is broken up into zones, correct?
Yes, there is. The Cove area, the Arbor area, I think it is, the Crag area, the Tech area, and there's one other one that's for the Plus mode.
So how do you travel through these levels?
You basically go to Cove Town, which is in Cove area,
Which is the main hub, right?
Yeah, because that's where you start out as, and Pikachu lives there. Or is normally there, or whatever happened to him. And from Cove Town, you have gates that lead to all the other zones.
So let's talk about the actual gameplay. What is it that you're actually doing in all these zones?
You make friends by chasing people, which is basically running and trying to bump into them, battling them, and hide and go seek, which is actually a pretty rare one, and it's basically self-explanatory.
So you're playing a bunch of mini games, you're saying?
Yeah, after you made all those friends, you head to this poster to Wish Park, and you take down the evil bad guy there, and also take down their minigame.
Was it fun to do that, or was it like tedious and boring?
At times it's tedious, because it's basically once you get to the Wish poster, you basically have to make a bunch of friends that you haven't made yet or already have. The friend part is just the tedious part, but it actually has a lot of adventure style to it, so it's not too tedious to go zone to zone. Now, the battle in this game is actually one of my favorite parts of this game because it goes a lot in depth. There's a lot of strategy involved. Sometimes you gotta jump really high, or sometimes you just gotta attack and go for it. You have certain weaknesses like in regular Pokemon, and you can also train your character for more health, speed, and even attack bonuses.
What is the thing that you most disliked about this game, Littlest Wii Viewer?
Probably backtracking.
There's a lot of backtracking in this game?
Yes.
That's a lazy way that developers extend gameplay. How about you, Little Wii Viewer? What did you most dislike about this game?
I didn't really dislike much of this game at all. The only real dislike I would have of this game is the tediousness with making friends and having to do the same minigame over and over again.
Even when you're in a new zone, the mini games were basically the same.
They're exactly the same.
So they couldn't come up with an original concept for each zone, and that should have happened. I agree with you.
It's copy paste.
All right, boys. Pokepark 2, Wonders Beyond. Littlest reviewer, would you buy, rent, or skip?
I would say you should rent it because it's pretty short, and you shouldn't go back to it since the only replayability is the attractions.
All right, little reviewer, would you buy, rent, or skip?
I would be on the urge of buy and then rent if you're only going to play this game once. If you're going to go back to this game, then you definitely want to buy. Because, yeah, you're going to get a certain urge that you want to play this game because it's very addicting and you don't want to stop until you beat it. Which takes about 5-6 hours to beat.
So wait, you're saying they should buy a, I'm assuming, $50 game for 7 to 8 hours worth of content?
But then they go back to it over and over again and try and complete everything with all the mini games and maybe replay the attractions with other people or fight people and train your people or just start the game over again.
Okay, I've heard both of your arguments, and I have to agree with the littlest reviewer. And I agree with all his reasons, too. 7 to 8 hours for a game is not worth $50. But I think you should only rent this game.